Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and very glad that you're joining me for our Friday Puja and Satsang. And I want to say a special namaste to Kim, who's tuning in right now, and also anybody else who joins us. Please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of the screen. And tonight we are honoring the Nagas and Naginis, and these are the divine and semi-divine snake spirits of Indian, Buddhist, and Jain mythology and spirituality. Namaste to Bryce as well. And I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday at 7 o'clock, we'll be doing the fourth installment of our Himalayan Yoga Nidra series. And this will be a shorter meditation, again, especially appropriate if you're limited on time and feel the need to do a Yoga Nidra meditation. And this is also, because of its length, a wonderful version of Yoga Nidra that can be played and practiced by young people as well, especially children and even teenagers. That'll be 7 o'clock, and you're welcome to join us on YouTube. And you can also join us in person at our temple, 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. I'd also like to announce that a week from today, Friday the 23rd, we won't have a Friday Puja and Satsang. Reason being, it's our 10th wedding anniversary for Jamie and I. So we'll be having a very special celebration that evening. But we'll be resuming our regular weekly program the following Tuesday. Anyway, again, welcome and namaste, and let's go right into our satsang. So, as I mentioned before, the term Naga means serpent. Nagini is the feminine form of that term. We find these divine and semi-divine beings in Hinduism, in Buddhism, and Jainism. And they're a member of a class of mythical divine beings who are half human and half cobra. And this would be a good time to show you our main devotional image. It's probably a real rarity when you're in a meditation class and the instructor brings in a real cobra. But this is a bottle of Vietnamese snake wine, and yes, that is a real cobra that's preserved in it. And this has a rather interesting story to it. So before my wife retired, and she was the lead clerk at the Virginia Village Library, this was found in the parking lot. It was opened. Some of the wine had been consumed. Probably best assume that it was a couple of teenagers. They broke into one of their father's liquor cabinets and decided to partake of something, and maybe didn't necessarily get what they expected and just left it in the parking lot. I have to admit myself, I did try some of it, and I have to say, if you like sake, you would like the snake wine very much. But anyway, I refilled the bottle with some grain alcohol to preserve the contents and sealed it up with some wax. And this is treated with a great deal of reverence in my temple. And I'll say a couple more things about a couple of other objects on the altar as I go through the satsang. So the Naga and Naginis exist as a species who can assume either wholly human or wholly serpentine forms, and also combinations of the two. They are potentially dangerous, but are often beneficial to humans. In fact, they can be the conveyors of divine knowledge, especially for those who, in their daily practices and how they live their lives, uphold the Dharma. They live in an underground kingdom called Nagaloka, also known as Patalaloka, which is filled with beautiful palaces, beautifully ornamented with precious gems. It's said the creator, Lord Brahma, relegated the Naga to the nether regions when they became too populous on earth, and he commanded them to bite only those who were truly evil or those who were destined by fate to die prematurely. And they're also associated with bodies of water, like rivers, lakes, seas, and wells. Also, artificial pools that might be used for bathing. And like the dragons of the Western mythologies, they are often the guardians of treasures. Three notable Nagas which I'll mention are Shesa, also known as Anatta, who in Hindu myth, the creation myth, supports Vishnu as he lies in the cosmic ocean, and whom the created world also rests upon. There's the Naga Vishuki, who is used as a churning rope in the legend of Shiva concerning the churning of the ocean of milk. And there's Tashaka, the tribal chief of all the snakes. In modern Hinduism, the birth of the serpents is celebrated during the festival of Naga Panchami, which is held between the months of July and August. The female Nagas are known as Naginis or Nagis and are serpent princesses and queens of striking beauty. And tonight, as I said before, we'll be honoring a collection of 8 of the principal Naginis. The royal dynasties of Manipur in northeastern India, the Pallavas in southern India, and the ruling family of Funan in ancient Indochina. Each of these royal families claimed an origin in the union of a human being and a Nagini. In Buddhism, the Nagas are often represented as door guardians, or as in Tibet, as minor deities. The Naga king Muchalinda is said to have sheltered the Buddha from the rain for 7 days while he was in a deep state of samadhi. The Nagas and Naginis also play a role in the Buddhism of Laos, Thailand, and Cambodia, as well as I mentioned before, being important figures in Jainism. In ancient art, the Nagas and Naginis are sometimes represented as hooded cobras, having 1 or to 7 or more, even more heads, as human beings with a many-hooded snake on their heads, or as half human on the upper part, the navel, level of the navel, and then the body of a snake below, and then again with a canopy of hoods over their heads. I'm going to show you another object from the altar, and this is a skunda, combination lamp and water pot, and we can see the figure of Garuda, the divine messenger of Lord Vishnu, and he is surrounded by 5 by 5 cobra heads, and this is a common feature for many of the Vaishnavi deities. I also have a little bone china snake on the altar. This was given to me from a friend in college many years ago, and he's made of bone china. So the Nagas and Naginis are often shown in postures of adoration, as one of the major gods or heroes is shown accomplishing some miraculous feat. The Nagas and Naginis are natural forces represented by snakes. Because of their appearance, when the human mind interprets the images they project, they represent the flows of consciousness in nature. And this would include the Kundalini serpent, the Kundalini Shakti, who travels upwards through Sushumna Nadi, the central channel, during meditation. The names of the Nagas and Naginis refer to their involvement in natural forces and, again, in the powers of nature as well. And so again, Naga is the masculine form, Nagini the feminine form, and the feminine Nagini are often associated with Nagadevi, the queen of the Nagas, and therefore there are also Nagarajas, or the dragon and snake kings, accompanied by many Naga queens. In its association with nature, we will then tonight consider the 8 Nagini of the Tantric traditions. So again, welcome and namaste. And I hope you enjoy our puja this evening. I was hoping to do another outdoor fire puja, but the weather is not very cooperative right now. It was a little too wet and sloppy tonight for the electronic equipment necessary for this broadcast. But I invite you to take a comfortable seated position. And close your eyes. Make sure your back is straight. Maybe roll the shoulders back. You can rest your hands comfortably upon your knees. Breathe deeply. Take a moment to prepare to let go of the cares of the day, the thoughts of yesterday and the concerns of tomorrow. And bringing your awareness to your heart center. Take a moment to connect with whatever form of the divine that you feel closest to. And as we do so many times for these pujas, I invite you to think of some small part of your life that is ready for healing or transformation or resolution. And take a moment to ask the divine for assistance in taking that step in your own personal growth. And then bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Let's open our practice tonight by chanting the syllable Om 3 times. So nice deep inhale. Inhale again. One more inhalation. Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvabhistam Gatopiva Yashmade Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Seshivanam Shatobhijam Rasanavananandaya Sarva Vignopasantaye. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Jai Guru. Om Trayambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanan Machur Mukshyamamrita. Om Namah Shivaya. Devi Prapanote Hare Prasida Prasida Matara Jagata Kilasya Prasida Vishvesvara Pe Vishvam Tvamishura Devi Chachara Charasya Jima Devi. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jayabhutita Harani Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute Jemakali. Om Namo Bhagavate Kamarupini Mahabalya Nagadhipate Sva Jainaga Nagini. Lam Vam Ramyam Hamam 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 Kapuragodam Karunavataram Samsara Saram Bhujigendra Haram Sada Santam Hridayada Vinde Bivam Bivani Saitam Namami Devi Prapanute Hare Prasida Prasida Matara Jagata Kilasya Prasida Vishvesvara Pe Vishvam Tvameshwara Devi Chachara Charasya Om Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva. Om Namah Nagadevya Anatamukhi Kakodamukhi Padmavati Kalajiva Mahapadmini Vashuki Purva Bhupamukhi Shanki Vayumukhi Rakshamam Dharamam Purnarnava Mamadeyam. Salutations to the 8 Naga goddesses of their many names. Protect us, support us, and regenerate our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. Jai Ma Nagini. So first we honor Anantamukhi, who is the ruler of the eternal natural forces. Om Purnatamuki Svaha. 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 Jai Ma Anatamukhi. We honor Karkodamukhi, the ruler of excellent, beautiful, and perfect natural forces. Om Pur Karkodamukhi Svaha. 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 Om Purkakodamuki 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 Svaha. Jema Kakodamuki. We honor the third of the Naginis, Padmavati, the lotus of the natural forces emerging from consciousness. Om Pu Padmavati Svaha. 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 Jema Padmavati. We honor the Nagini, Kalajiva, the flame, the tongue of flame affecting events of the progressions of time. Om Kalajiva Pusvaha. 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 Om Kalajiva Pushvaha. Om Kalajiva Pusvaha. Om Kalajiva Pusvaha. Om Kalajiva Pusvaha. Jema Kalajiva. We honor Mahapadmini, the great lotus. Om Mahapadmini Svaha. 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 Jema Mahapadmini. We honor Vasukimukhi, the ruler of vast natural formations. Om Vasukimukhi Svaha. 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 Om Vasukimukhi Devi. Jema. We now honor Purva Bimukhi, the ruler of the ancient earth protectors. Om Hum Hum Purva Bhupamukhi Svaha. 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 Jema Purva Bhupamukhi. Jema. We now honor Shankini Vayumukhi, the ruler of those who blow conch shells. This is associated with the movement into vibration, like wind into sound. Om Shankini Vayumukhi Hum Hum. Om Shanki Vayumukhi Hum Hum. Om Shankini 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 Vayumukhi Hum Hum. Jema Shanki Vayumukhi. Jema. 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 I invite you to breathe deeply, feeling the powers of our devotional mantras. and looking upon your screen with a relaxed gaze, I invite you to meditate upon our Puja fire and imagine those aspects of your life which aren't working right now. Imagine those going into the flames and being transformed into healing and into resolution and into knowledge. And feel those transformed energies coming back to you in the form of light and in the form of heat. Jima, Jima, Jima. Om Namah Astau Nagadevya Anatamukhi Kakodamukhi Padmavati Kalajiva Mahapadmini Vashukimuki Dakshamam Dadamam Purnava Mamadaham Chema Nagini Devi. Jai Ma Nagini Devi. Jai Ma Nagini Devi. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. I invite you now to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Om Sava Mangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Sadanye Triambake Devi Narayane Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sana Bhavatu Sana Bhunaktu Saviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvidyavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a moment to give gratitude to the divine in all of its forms, knowing it is with you always. And give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice. And bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Om Tat Sat Om. Jai Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Ma Nagini. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always, and thank you so very much for taking part tonight. I look forward to you joining us on Tuesday for our next Yoga Nidra. Especially thank you to Kim, to Mary, and to Bryce, who are with us right now, and anyone else who's also tuned in or who may tune in later and watch the recording. And Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. And thank you again. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend ahead. Jai Mata Di.